Hey everyone, my name is Juliet and I'm an integrated bodyworker. I help active professionals permanently alleviate pain through physical, emotional, and energetic alignment. Today I'm talking about the 3 o'clock slump. If you work at a desk, you totally understand what I'm talking about. Maybe you had something for lunch that was kind of heavy and now you're really sleepy, or you really want a coffee, but you know if you have one at this hour of the day, you're not going to sleep well, so you don't. Or maybe you do, or you grab for some chocolate in your drawer and you had a nice little high, but now you're having a sugar crash. So what happens when you go through that is that you're more focused into your work and your shoulders can roll forward and your head can go forward as well, and then you're getting pain in your shoulders, in the back, and your shoulders on the top, and maybe in your neck too. So I want to teach you an exercise that I learned from a woman named Esther Gokhale. She created the Gokhale method, and her method is all about basic postures that she learned from other cultures or from studying old art to put the body back into proper alignment the way that it was supposed to be without using all these extra things. And it's really wonderful. So I've taught a lot of my clients this exercise. It's called stack sitting, and I'm going to share it with you today. So you want to feel your sits bones, the pointy parts at the bottom of your butt, on the chair. And instead of having your hips tucked underneath you, where most of us sit when we're like this, you want to have your sits bones behind you. So Esther says, put your behind you. So you want to find your sits bones, and instead of being tucked right on top of them, you really want them to be behind you. And this creates a good curve in the lumbar spine and the low back. And a lot of people think that this curve is not good, it's not supported, but that's the curve that we need in our spine. So we want to keep that curve, but we want to keep everything else nice and straight. So with your behind you, your sits bones behind you, then you can go around and grab the hair at the nape of your neck, and you just want to pull up. So in this way, the tip of my ear is right in line with the tip of my nose. So instead of having my head forward, I'm going to elongate that neck. So my behind is behind me, my neck is long, and I don't have to work on my shoulders and bring them back. I just can allow them to rest where they normally fall, where they naturally fall. So the only work is the behind you and the long spine, the length in the neck. So what that length in your neck does is it creates traction in your spine just with your muscles. So those hangy things where you create traction in the spine or any sort of reverse thing that you would do, this is creating that same thing but with your muscles. So this is a very natural, very supportive way to sit. And then once you're in this position, you just want to let your legs fall and relax however they would. You want to try to avoid crossing the legs, because as soon as you cross, it allows the pelvis to kind of come underneath, to tuck under, which is not supportive. So when that pelvis tucks, you get this like C pattern in your torso, which that is not good for anyone. So you really want to keep the sits bones behind you. So changing the way you sit to be more supportive and to lessen the amount of pain that you're in is changing a pattern. Changing a pattern takes time. My rule of thumb is give yourself 2 weeks, do it once a day for 90 seconds. 90 seconds is the amount of time it takes your brain to form a pattern. So you want to keep this pattern in your body every day for 90 seconds for 2 weeks. And then after that, it'll start to feel less annoying, and it'll start to feel like it's less work, and it'll also start to feel like second nature. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you know anyone that suffers from neck, shoulder, or back pain, and they have a feeling that the way they sit at their desk is causing that pain or is making that pain worse, I would love if you would share this video with them. If you're interested, the exercise came from this book by Esther Gokhale. It's 8 Steps to a Pain-Free Back. I highly recommend it. She's wonderful. She explains why she's suggesting everything and where her theories and her thoughts have come from. And this work is really beneficial. I've integrated it with a lot of my clients, and everybody's had huge success from it. So if this video was great, social share, comment, whatever you feel like doing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.